Thank you very much for this opportunity and continuing the discussion to forward to decide and to deliberate as to what best can be done to prevent suicide attempt in our young students. Let's having recap what are the fundamental problems. That is, there could be difficulties of psychological nature in the student's ability and strength. There are pressures from the family, problems in the school, in the curriculum, problems with friend circle, in economic difficulties, relationship problem, and of course, presence of one or more mental disorders, substance abuse, depression, psychosis, and so on and so forth. But of course, we need to do many things. That means that no area from where the stress and the risk is arising can be left alone. It must be addressed. Parents need to rethink about the benefit of doing an assessment whether their sons and daughters are able to meet the expectation that they desire, whether the students are genuinely interested in pursuing the career that they are looking into, whether they have the readiness, mental preparedness, and ability to withstand the pressure of preparation, or they are getting into a competitiveness which can be healthy, and a competitiveness which can be only negative. हम जिसको कहते हैं कि आप स्पर्धा में जा रहे हैं या द्वंद्व में जा रहे हैं. Whether you are competing for a healthy outcome or you are competing to prove a point and show someone down. The two are very different. They are different by the very objective methodology and the outcome. One is psychologically negative and other one is psychologically positive. In one set of problems, you only inherit problems. You deal with negative emotions, agitate day in and day out with yourself, become angry, hostile, and remain sad, worried, never confident, never sure. And another set of competitiveness, you are trying to build your strength, trying to learn more, trying to know more, trying to do the brain maturation exercise in a much better manner, acquire the wealth of knowledge, skill, and wisdom to perform better in order to prove yourself to be a better human being. And therefore, the fundamental difference is lying in the nature of competitiveness that we inculcate. Now, where does it come from? It comes from the culture in the family and the culture in the school. We need to teach our children very responsible method of feeling competitiveness and to tell them what is competition, what is to, and why it is important to be better than others. You do things better so that overall good for the mankind is done. If somebody is deficient, you cover it up. For example, if you are co-pilot with somebody and that somebody is not so astute or not so skilled, your skills come at an advantage and save the situation in crisis. That's what the meaning of competitiveness is. It is not that that other person should perish, should vanish, should do nothing, and you remain involved in making the strategy to destroy certain things rather than to build certain things. So that's the fundamental difference is in positivity. Now, a couple of minutes, what is positivity? A positivity of mindset is related to, in fact, there are about half a dozen characteristics in psychological virtues that we call optimism, hopeless, optimism, hope, resilience, trust, faith. They all are sequential changes in the brain biochemistry and its behavioral connotation, which arises from uh, feeling healthy and positive in your mindset. The positive psychological characteristics not only let you construct a very vibrant personality with good self-esteem and ability and skills, but they also create a neurobiological condition wherein a new genesis of brain cells, that is neuroplasticity, comes at handy in times of emotional crisis when a lot of brain cells are destroying at a very fast speed. So you have a mechanism to overcome this deficit and maintain the neurochemical communication in the brain, and your psychological channels are always then intact. That is the biology of positivity. That is how positivity helps you strengthen and restore your inner self. That is crucial. So we see that our children need to understand, or we need to train the children in a manner that they develop trust and faith. How do they do that? They learn it from their role models. The insecurity in the family must be dealt with. If the parents are secure, emotionally bonded, are caring, and they transmit love and affection to their children in a manner that they learn it, and they are able to care about others just in the same manner that they are being cared for, then you can say that we have inculcated some of the positive cultural, civilizational values in terms of human psychology, which will yield result into psychological birth of psychological virtues, which will enable an individual to grow as an adult with a robust personality, with very high self-esteem and mental strength. And that is the kind of person we want our universities to have. And therefore, suicide prevention is one of the tasks accomplished if we are able to provide emotional security to our children from our family culture and values. Thank you very much.